Let's put that there. Okay. Hello everyone, it is me once again, Bob the Drag Queen, your anti-beauty beauty guru. And I wanted to jump on one of these challenge trends. Okay, to be fair, this is a really old one. This is like a couple years ago, but I still want to try it. So what I have here is the amount of products I normally use on my drag face. I have everything from the lashes, the glue, the foundation, all that stuff. So typically, when I do my makeup, I have 25 products on my face. That's what I normally have. I usually have 25 products on my face. I'm going to try today to do a face with 100 products. So I'm gonna go from using this many products to using this many products. So that's my goal, to try to get all these products on my face. I don't really have a plan, to be honest. Actually, I kind of have a plan. Jacob, what do you think about this? I'm gonna try to paint my face white, like a clown face, and then that will give me an opportunity to do more colors in different spots.
I mean, I feel like you're just gonna end up looking from like Lady Gaga on, you know, her art.
Oh yeah, art
pop.
Art
That's
pop.
gonna happen.
Art pop. No, that's messy. I'm gonna look great. I also might do different faces on different sides, like over here an eye and over here a different thing.
Probably.
So that'll be cute. All right, so let's give it a shot. Plow. I don't really have I kind of sort of have a plan, but not like a plan. Like a plan. So I'm just gonna start piling on makeup, counting as I go, and see where I end up. That's the current goal. All right, Clown White Super Color Krylon. There we go. It has begun. I would like to speak to your manager, please. Thank you. I see a lot of salad, but not a lot of chicken in my chicken Caesar salad. Thank you so much. Two, Johnson's baby powder is number 2. Why don't we do some eyebrows with this piece? All right, brows. Should they be black? You know what? Let's get really colorful. Let's do a blue and a different color. I'm using Primary 5 on the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip palette.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
It's number 3. All right, let's get into this eye. And I'm using the color Make Waves. Did you see that? Mm-hmm. I'm using Make Waves. Let's see if this is gonna be cute. Babe, we're gonna be down here for a while. Oh, yeah. Which I think could make for some pretty good content once I start to like lose it and go a little crazy. All right, I'm going to now. Oh my God, this is my life. Like this is what I want to be doing for the rest of until I'm gonna come out of this with a crazy clown face, and they're gonna be like, girl, the quarantine ended 9 years ago. Now I'm gonna be using Be Perfect Cosmetics Carnival XL Pro Palette, and the color is Funky. What is it? What number are we on?
5.
5? Oh my God. No, I'm gonna use Pep Talk.
What?
I'm using Pep Talk.
I'm about to sue this bitch.
Pep Talk under the brow bone. Okay, I'm not mad at that. Let me blend these together. I'm gonna use a little bit of Wasted. What are we on now?
That's 6.
6. We'll use a little bit of Wasted at the back of this eye. This is Black Track Pro Long Wear Fluid Line Eyeliner Gel. How often do we like read the names of these fucking makeups? That sounds like a crazy ass long name. I'm gonna have a fucking rainbow face when this is all done. We're using Tarte Sexy Kitten liquid eyeliner. Okay, let's go with Back Chat from Stacey Marie Be Perfect Cosmetics. It's called Back Chat. These don't have names, but like that one from Sugar Pill. They do have names, I just don't know them. Now we're using Primary 1 from Anastasia.
A one-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
My goal is to cover this in several mini glitters. Make it a little messy under the eye. Right now this feels like a pretty typical Beauty Guru video, but I feel like in about 20 colors, we're gonna start quickly declining. All right, so now I'm going to use MAC Brush Black Brush Stroke Liner. Have I used Mood?
Not yet.
Mood.
And we're heading off to Mood.
By Stacey Marie, Be Perfect Cosmetics.
Thank you, Mood.
Okay. Let's try to fill this eye with some color. Okay, let's go in with Keen.
All right. By who?
Stacey Marie. Stacey Marie's the star of the show. You know why? Because she gave me a huge free palette at DragCon UK. And that's why she's the star of the show. That's pretty cute. Well, I mean, this whole face is about to be a bunch of interesting color combinations, Mary. Because we about to fucking get wild up in this piece. Now I'm going to use Boy Bye.
Boy bye.
Stacey Marie, Boy Bye.
Boy bye.
All right. Now, let's try to glitter her. This is the Drama Queen Unboring Highlight Palette from Kim Chi. And I'm about to use the color Smooth as Silk. Let's use Soft Spot, Stacey Marie. All right, we are using sparkling glitter. This is technically not makeup. It is non-toxic. It is craft glitter, which any drag queen knows about using craft glitter as makeup with glitter glue. So this is 2 products. I mean, calling this glitter is a half truth. This is full on confetti. This shit is huge. Now I'm gonna use, this doesn't even have a name. It's Dazzle Days Glitter from Lena Lashes. You're not really supposed to put glitter this close to your eye. I live on the wild side. All right, I am using Voluminous Carbon Black L'Oreal Mascara. Color is NN01. Okay. Now I'm going to, starting to water. Maybe there's a little too much going on in my eye. This color is called Black Hole. They call me in college. This color is called Black Hole by OCC Cosmetics. They glitter. I need you to tell me once you think I'm headed south.
Okay.
Because I'm in the neighborhood. of like, the fuck is going on? I fear that I may have gone in a little bit too early with the confetti glitter. But that's okay. We're gonna figure that out. We're gonna work that out.
I mean, to be honest, this eye by itself is pretty fierce.
You think so?
Can you just look right at the camera? Work. Thanks.
Paint by. What the fuck is this by? It looks like Anastasia, but there's no label on it. So this is some unreleased, not tested makeup that could probably kill me. I'm going to now use Cosmic Blue Ben Nye Lumiere Luxe Powder. I just don't know how I'm gonna use a different colors, a completely different set on my other eye. Unless I get insane. Now, I'm going back over this eye with, let's see. Now I'll use U4. Oh, it's Euphoria. U4EA. Euphoria. Sugar pill. I get it.
You're a quarter of the way there.
Yeah, this eye's done for now. I'm probably gonna have to revisit this eye in a little bit, but for now, she's good. All right, let's do my cheeks. We're revisiting Girl on Girl, who was not kind to me on our last one, our first one, I mean. Now let's try to go in with this palette, which doesn't seem to have any names to its colors, but that one. Nope, this one. Can we show this palette on the screen? This palette, I don't even, like, she's like this palette, but I don't even know what it is. I genuinely don't recognize. It is destroyed. That one. Nope, this one. So I'm gonna really get wild and do Butterfly from Kim Chi's, no, Blueberry. I was reading upside down. Blueberry from Kim Chi's Rainbow Sharks palette. See, it shows rainbow sharp, but it doesn't have all the colors rainbow in it. There's no green, there's no orange. Unless that's orange, there's no yellow. Okay. And let's try to have...
Well, hi there. I am the delicious Miss Mandarin.
Some flushed doll. First I'm gonna do this one. Now I'm doing flushed doll on the ball of my cheek. So this is a new one. That looks scary. All right. There we go. Just doing a little bit of maintenance, a little cleanup here and there. You're gonna have to when you're using 100 fucking products on your face. Work. All right, so now let's work on this other eye. So am I really gonna do a completely different eye, like a whole different fantasy in the other eye? Seems like the only way, right? New technique, half and half face.
Half and half what?
Like, I don't know, have two different things. So I'm trying to whiten up the side of my face so it doesn't get shot by the cops. I'm kidding. I'm trying to whiten up the side of my face. And in an attempt to do that, I realized that this eye really wasn't very white. That side's so much whiter. What did I do over there? So let's go over on this eye, mama, and give us a... So my goal now is to use everything on this eye has to be different than what's on that eye.
Right.
Here we go. How many products are we on?
29.
Jesus Christ. Is there 71 products left?
Yes, ma'am.
Jesus. Let's use... number 9. This is vintage liquid lipstick. The color is vintage. It's liquid lipstick by Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
And I think this eye is going to be like a droopy, sad clown eye. From Anastasia.
A 1-year supply
Lip Kit,
of
we're gonna
Anastasia
use,
Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Primary 2. And we're going to go over that with Lights Out. Stacey Marie, brand new color. And then Nuke. What color is that?
That's a dark green.
You know what? Sure. And what is this? What is Cargo? Is that green too? Cargo. On top of that to give it some shimmer. Now we're going to use Ecstasy. We're going to get crazy up in this piece. This is already getting kind of wild. What is going on my face right now? We're going to move on back to Sugar Pill. And we're we're gonna use orange. Okay, it's getting messy. We're getting wild. I'm gonna use the orange on the inside, actually.
Can you tell me a bit about what's happening on your leg right now?
What's my leg? Well, there's a lot going on over here, so I'm trying to like keep this all together. And I just rubbed the makeup on my leg to get a little bit of makeup off the brush. Okay, this eye looks officially crazy. All right, I am going to do some damage, some damage control here, because it only works if I don't give up, right? What is this? Well, I mean, I feel like I have to cover this eye, but you know you almost can't do is cover white makeup. Like once you paint on white and then try to cover with more white, you just make mud. I'm going back. I'm trying to correct this eye, which has gone completely awry. So I'm exposing my skin again.
Oh wow, we're really going back to one.
I mean, I have to. I was crazy.
Wow.
Maybe I should do half my face human and half my face clown. Oh my god, this shit like really gets in your fucking skin. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm back. How many products?
Oh god.
I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm back 6. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go human being on one side. That's the plan. All right, so how many items are we back?
We said 6, but I don't actually know if that's true or not. We're back at 30.
Well, my eye had the eyebrow was 1. Eyebrow had 2. I had orange, yellow, 2 greens, and so we're actually back 7.
In a cruel world, there's chance.
What is this?
Unbiased, unprejudiced.
You know what this is?
Huh?
His son's got the same chance she had. 50-50. What happened to Rachel was a chance. We decided to act.
Batman, I'm in. I have a new vigor. I have a new plan. I'm using Deep Ebony by Ben Nye. I was very nervous before, but now I believe in this plan.
This is the usual foundation you use?
Yeah, this is my typical foundation. Going in with Rich Cocoa, Ben Nye. I think my face is gonna hurt when this is done, like genuinely. So I'm working back up to the 6. I have 2 out of the 6. I'm now using Tan 2 from Krylon. And I'm using NC50 from MAC. Concealer stick, or concealer. Now is where I'm gonna get a little nervous. I'm trying to powder my face without powdering the white side.
What are you using?
Ben Nye Banana Luxury Powder. All right, Mahogany. Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Fuck! That was the wrong brush. Oh shit. I was like, why is it doing that? It was the wrong fucking brush. All right, Black Brown, Ben Nye. All right, let's get this eyebrow popping over here. Now, if I want to do this, I'm gonna have to start just using a bunch of crazy colors, right? How many products am I so far?
37.
How am I gonna get another 60 products on my face? All right, now we gotta start getting really wild and creative, okay? Are you in with me? Are you in with me? Let's use light blue MAC paint pot. Okay, now I'm gonna use Royal Sugar from Sugar Pill. And let's use Showboat. Persuasion. So what's going to happen is this: we're in the final stretch. I'm going to do some last minute things on my face, see what I'm looking at, and then from there, I'm just going to have to start getting really creative. I'm using 3 different blushes, so add 3 to that list. These are my 3 blushes. They're all Makeup Forever. 2 highlights. Oh Jesus Christ! My God, it just spilled all over me. Okay, I'm falling apart. I'm using Bronze and Summer from the Glow Kit, from the Anastasia Sun Dipped Glow Kit.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
I need a dark for my under eye. I'm gonna go with, what is Kim have? Onyx. There we go. I'm going to do my lip. On this side, I'm going to use Dark Sided. Also going to be using Violet. And the lip tar is called Decadent. Let's give myself a cute little red nose using Primary 3. And let's touch that up with Side Chick. This is Trixie Mattel's Summer of Love blush palette. Oh, I'm also going to drip down this eye. Let's give that a shot. We're going to use All Nighter, and I'm going to mix that with Temptation, adding a color, Influence. Now I'm going to go in with Star Power from Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
I'm going to use a little bit of, it's a glitter from OCC, but the name is rubbed off because it is very old. And then I'll take Aqua. Aqua can go in this. And then I'm going to do a little clown dot above my eye. This is Amethyst by NYX. My face burns. Let's layer that, why don't we? Let's use on the inside Sway by NYX, and less Manhattan Dazzle Days glitter from Lena Lashes. My face hurts. It is legit burning. There's too much on my face. And now I'm going to put inside of there Crystal Cave from Anastasia Beverly
A
Hills.
1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Let's work on these lips, shall we? All right, let's do this. We are using Unicorn, Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Now we're using Madison, Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Going in with Sorbet, Anastasia.
A 1-year supply of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
All right, now I'm going to be using NARS's Velvet Lip Liner in the colors Costa Smeralda and Nihiwatu. And I'm gonna go over my lips in general with some glitter. I'll be using American Greed. On the right side, the color I'll be using is Mystic Teal. This area is gonna be a disaster, love. I'm sorry to tell you that. I mean, I'm gonna clean it, but geez Louise. Is this what Kimchi feels like when she's doing her makeup? I think the answer is probably not. Let's use rhinestones. Did you get antsy when I get toward the end of projects? Like as a kid, I had a really hard time finishing projects. Like once I get to the end, I'm like, that's a different glue and a stone. Here's another stone, different color.
What are these stones by?
These are Chinese crystals. They're high Chinese crystals. This is a topaz from Preciosa. And let's get one more stone right at the tip of my nose. All right, can you add Snowflake Loose Highlighter? And then we're gonna go with Snowflake Loose with Opal Ice by Ben Nye. I'm using Velocity by Sugar Pill. All right, I think it's time to hop to the other side. This is Grand Tiara Sugar Pill. Uses to contour my nose. Lemon Head Space Jam. All right, Mermaid Dreams. Mixed in with Mermaid Dreams, I'm going to be using Party Anastasia Beverly Hills.
A 1-year
On
supply
down.
of Anastasia Beverly Hills Cosmetics.
Also, the names of these products. This is just called Silver from Mayron. This is gold. So I'm getting desperate. So I'm using different mascaras. So on this eye, I use L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black on the top. On the left, on the top, I'm using Mali's Smoky Mama mascara. On the right bottom, I'm using Rocket Volume Express Maybelline.
Oh, we're getting CVS now.
Oh yeah. And on the left bottom, I'm using Studio Lightweight Mascara Shade Black. To do my eyebrows, I'm using Krylon. The colors are V23, Tan 2, and this one's called Oriental. I just want you guys to know I did not name these. That's just what it's called. Let's keep it moving, shall we? Okay, let's try some brow highlight with Golden Queen. Let's use some more blush. Let's go with Girl on Girl. A little light. All right, should I draw a line down my face? Seems important, but I gotta find a color to draw in that I haven't used yet, right? This is Black by Jessica. Some bitch named Jessica. Beauty mark, I am using MAC Liquid Lash Liner. I also don't want to start going crazy because we're actually looking not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Got a bunch of red stones. Yeah, this point, girl. These are Z Bella stones. These are the cheapest stones in the world. Do a little bit of highlighting using rose quartz lashes, and I'm good. Yeah, these are 301s, 299s, 103s, and another one that I cannot remember. $100 fucking products. I should put hair on, right?
You should put hair on.
What hair? Use your words. All right, let's see what anyone thinks. Let's see what. I'm gonna call up some like makeup girls and see what their thoughts are. Oh my God, no one answers my call. Cam.
Block the drag thing. What's up?
I'm calling you because I tried to do a I challenged myself to try to do 100 products on my face.
100 products?
Yeah, girl, look at my fucking workstation. It is insane right now. Hold on. This is all the shit I've fucking put on my face.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ.
So what do you think? Be honest. By the way, you're on here too. You're actually in here a lot.
It looks good. I can see it under your brow bone.
Okay, let's try some brow highlight with Golden Queen.
It looks good. I can see it under your brow bone.
Real? Oh, that it really is. Yeah. How did you know that?
Girl, I know what colors.
I used what did I use? I used Champs. I used Blueberry. I'm gonna have a lot of your shit in here. Oh, and I used the Drama Queen highlight palette.
Isn't it amazing? Nice and smooth and buttery.
It really is smooth as silk. I used Flush Doll. I used Golden Queen. So there's a lot of shit going on. But I figured the best way to do it was like cut my face in half, do this half and that half. I don't fucking know. Also, I don't think this is the hair, but it's the hair. I don't know what hair to use.
It's like a grandma dressing up as a clown.
But let me see what I have. You think I should do?
Like something less matronly.
Here's this one.
Oh, that was your piss stop look.
Yeah, it's less matronly.
No, it's cute. You're the only one I know that can pull that off.
All right, I'm gonna run. I just want to show you my look and get your opinion.
Yeah, no, you look amazing.
Thank you. From a real life makeup girl.
You look fun.
Or I love you, girl. Mwah.
Embrace the materials.
Exactly. Bye, girl. Bye. Maybe it's a head wrap. Have we considered that, Mom? What?
You look like Two-Face if Two-Face was the Juggalo.
Is it a head wrap? That's true. Is it a hat? I did it. I put 100 products on my face. My workstation is a complete disaster. But girl, I fucking did it. This guy, it's not terrible. Like, what were you thinking was gonna happen? Because there was a moment.
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
But there she is. We should do a little photo shoot.
We can do that.
You wanna shoot me like one of your French girls? Thank you. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. It took, you know what? It didn't turn out terrible. There's some things that would change a little bit here and there. All in all, I am very proud of this. And please remember to like and subscribe. And when you subscribe, please hit the notification bell so you can stay on top of everything we're doing. Love you guys so much. Peace. Mwah.